dangerous, yeah. You stand with that lame bitch, yeah. But I'm staying with the gang bitch, yeah, yeah. Like, ooh, and they gonna stay by.
Hello guys, this is ADHD Gamer, and I am back, for the time being, making YouTube videos once again, and as you can see from the background footage, we're going to be talking about this cayo heist, because I've been wanting to talk about it, and I've been wanting to discuss, like, hate around it, and say, this heist isn't the worst DLC in the whole world, regarding all of the other DLCs that have been released for this game. And you know, I believe, in my opinion, through playing it these last couple weeks, I've been finding it fun, easy to make money, and kind of making this game more enjoyable now, because you know, you got things that are like overpriced for like $1 million, and you can't really make $1 million in less than 15 minutes without doing this heist. And that's exactly what this is. I can finally have fun with this game once again because of this DLC, and I will explain why I believe that it is one of the best games, and reflect on like the hated parts about this DLC, because I believe this heist is probably one of the best DLCs I've been a part of in GTA 5. So without further ado, let's get started by going over why I love this heist so much. So obviously the first reason why I think this heist and this DLC is probably one of the best DLCs that I've been a part of is because the whole heist you can do solo and do the elite challenges, which get you like 100k every time you do them, I think. But around this heist, I have been having more fun. I've been trying different ways to approach it. I've been trying with friends, alone, and all around this heist has been really fun. And I do put it like, if you're looking at my list of best heists, I would say it would be in the top first, and the second would come Casino Heist, because of how you can approach them and do all that. I like the money making method here. It's about $1.5 million an hour, which is pretty good, and that could really buy you like an armored Coroma or something like that, and you can basically just customize it fully, and you would still have some money in your pocket to do it again and again and again. And quite frankly, it beats all the other businesses. Some businesses are just, for me now, are just fun to do. They're not really essential. I mostly try to focus on the heist and not really do any other businesses other than this heist. And it's very interesting, you know. You can steal gold, you can steal paintings, you could steal drugs if you really wanted to. And there's so much variety and rewards, and when it comes to like a pink diamond or a panther statue, or even just a bottle of, I guess, whiskey. I don't really know what that is, but yeah, I mean, even that can give you a lot of money, even though it's like 90k to steal. And in my opinion, just allowing you to do this solo and not having your friends, it's like what I've been calling it, a solo grinder's dream, and can really get people back into this game. I believe this heist can, because now you do a couple of heists and you can buy whatever you really want, really, and I like that feature about it. So reason number 2 is being that it's not as difficult as a casino heist as you would prefer, because I know before this DLC the casino heist was probably the best heist in the game, but it was very hard, it was very lengthy, and it had a lot of prep missions to do in order to really get to the final heist of the game. And I mostly like it because the preps that you do in free mode can be done in invite only, just like casino. But the setups are not taking as long as like 30 minutes or like an hour to complete. If you ever done the silent and sneaky approach on the heist, I swear my friends take like even when I'm doing it with friends, and even if I have like tanks and stuff, it takes me around 30 minutes to do, which is very time consuming, and I'm just like, please just get me to the heist already because I want to make money. And it's very time consuming, but it is also fun. But with this cayo perico heist, it kind of is like, let's take the casino heist and then put it and then make it like 2 times better. Basically, that's basically what I'm saying, because in my opinion, I'm seeing a lot of the same aspects as with casino heist. It's just a little bit easier. One is, the different approaches with the sub and the long fin here, and all of the different approaches you can take, weapons and vehicles. It's very good, and it's very, I would say, it's a very free-going heist. You can do whatever you want. And as you can see in the background, I don't choose to go to the main docks here. I actually drive off a hill near the compound to make it a whole lot faster to get the heist done. And that's what I like, and I feel like this is just another casino heist, but it's just way, way better. And it's really cool to see a cooler heist that I have fun with and I enjoy doing. So another reason why I think this heist is pretty good and it's kind of better than casino is that it makes you do certain things, like have friends to get better of a payout, and also being like really stealthy and sneaky, and then as well as also being very, very good and know what you are doing. Because if you don't know what you're doing, you're gonna make this heist more difficult than it needs to be. Because for those who say that this heist is hard, this heist has a lot of glitches. It has all this. It does have a lot of glitches, but it is not hard. And quite frankly, I just got better from this heist by doing certain. I just got it from YouTube videos, guides, and that's the real reason the way I started it. And eventually I learned from those YouTube videos, and then I grew, and then I'm like a master now at this heist. And yeah, and then you get into the stealth factor. Let's just say if you don't have time for the disruption missions, and quite frankly, I wouldn't really do it, because once you really get down into the cracks of this heist, it really becomes like, yo, this is so easy. I can do this in like 5 minutes or 8 minutes or however long you can do it for. But if you don't do the disruption missions and you go in, if you get caught, basically the game is over, because the guys keep swarming you from different locations. You have 2 choppers after you, depending on what you do. Hint, hint. That will be in a later video covering the heist. I will go over the best strategies for the heist next video I put out, so stay in tune for that, as well as back to the stealth thing. Basically you go, you'll have tons of guys coming after you, and you're gonna lose a lot of money. And I do like that, and it encourages you to be stealthy, take your time, and don't rush it, because if you do one mess up, you fail the entire heist, which is very nice, and I do like that. But now, I'm going to get into the things that people have said about this heist, and basically discuss, you know, what people are doing wrong, and what I think where the hate comes from, and why this heist doesn't need all the hate. So first reason is why I think people underestimate this heist a lot is because of the vehicles, and as you can see here, I'm scrolling through them. Obviously, the vehicles weren't this great this time around. You had of course, the crappy helicopter and the jet, as well as the patrol boat. And I can see why people hated this, and they expected it to be, well, more armored. I like the Toreador and the sub, but with the recent addition of the Scout, as well as the Slim Truck, I believe some of these vehicles, like also the Winky, can be really good for roleplay and really good for like posting photos on Instagram for like with Rockstar Editor, and it would be a nice like cosplay sort of thing. And mostly I just find these vehicles more cosplay, not really something I would use PvP in, except for the Toreador though. Toreador I do have, and I must say it's pretty darn useful. I use it to take out oppressors, Mark 1s and Mark 2s all the time. And I believe it's becoming my favorite vehicle in the entire DLC. There are obviously more coming, but I mean, the vehicles, everybody got upset because of all the vehicles and everything. It's vehicles. I mean, that I can live with that. And mostly the thing that really took this DLC far was basically the heist itself. So I'm not really considered about vehicles much, and I knew I wouldn't have to pay for most of them. So there's that out of the way. Another thing that people hate on a lot is the map expansion. And look, I know it's not big, and I know it's not the best thing in the world, but it's a new island. It's small. It's good. The reason why it's so good, in my opinion, is that you can always explore there in free mode. Once you've done the heist, you can always go back and party, which is very nice. I like that feature where you're not always having to do this gather intel mission at the beginning to go back. So, you know, there's always that. Plus, it's a very it's a very nice little island. It's very wilderness, and it's very has a lot of nature stuff in it, and it's very cool. I just wish that with this heist you could actually explore it in like let's say director's mode or something like that, and you could take Rockstar Editor photos from there. That would be really cool, and that would be the thing, because in my honest opinion that would make at least this DLC a little bit better. At least I'll be able to free roam it in some other place rather than online. So there's that aspect. And then another reason I think a lot of people hate this heist about is that it's just another way of saying that Rockstar is not taking their game seriously no more. And in my honest opinion, that could have been farther from the truth, because yes, they're giving up on this game. Obviously, if you're making 1.5 an hour, you know, you're giving up. But in my opinion, it is not giving up. There's still, I've heard rumors about a DLC coming out in December, but it could also mean that maybe GTA 6 is coming around. Maybe they're working on that. Maybe they're planning ahead for that. Because if this heist is so glitchy and it's all messed up and stuff, obviously most of the developers of this game has turned to GTA 6 instead of 5. So there's that reason. So I believe that's really it, and that's all I have to talk about, because I'm going to try to make these videos a little bit shorter when I'm discussing topics like this, because I feel like these videos be too long and I go on and on about it. But if you want more information about this heist, maybe starting next week or around that time point, I will be coming out with a guide on how to really do this heist and how to do it probably in the best way, in my opinion, on how to do it. And I'll basically give you a rundown of the information on this heist and what you need to know if you want to be really good at this heist. So, I believe that's it, guys. Thank you all so much for watching. If you want more little videos like this, please let me know down in the comments below and leave a like. And then if you are also new to the channel, please do subscribe. It really does help. Just hit 250 subs last I believe Saturday. So I appreciate y'all for that, and thank you so much. Stay beautiful, people. I will see you all next time. Peace out, guys.